favorite theme songs, one of my favorite segments, one of my favorite guest hosts all come together right now. Anthony James is in the studio. He's our go-to guy when we have questions about traveling.
Yep.
He is the general manager of Homewood Suites by Hilton at Heathbrook. I like the song. Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Good. How are you all today?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Did you hear us talking to this lady about the weddings?
No. What happened?
Well, they have these, those 3D printers?
Yes.
So the thing on top of the wedding cake where it looks like a bride and a groom?
Right.
You can now have them make the actual couple. A replica of the actual couple.
Really?
Yeah, so it looks like you and your wife standing on top of a cake.
Wow.
How awesome is that?
Technology.
Yeah.
That's
Plus
awesome.
drones at weddings to get video footage, from above.
And still photos, too.
Really?
And robot bartenders.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Robot.
Robot bartenders.
Yeah, I couldn't believe all the things.
Well, I guess the people are hoping that the robot will pour more than what they should.
Yeah, and no
Or forget to
tipping.
charge you.
No, and no tipping. You won't have to tip them.
Oh, I bet
Yes.
I wonder. So do you have weddings at Homewood Suites?
We don't. Very rarely small. We'll do small ones by the pool or whatnot.
Oh, really?
Probably maybe 30, 35 people, 40 people.
Oh,
something like
nice.
that. We'll do like little intimate setting weddings. We'll do.
Are you
That's
qualified to marry somebody?
Yes, actually, I am.
You
I
are?
am ordained. Yes.
Oh, you're an ordained minister?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I am ordained.
Wow. Well, that explains a little bit about who you are. Because
Yeah.
I watched the video, and you were talking from a political standpoint, but you were very, very much in touch with God.
Right. Yeah.
Which was
yeah.
cool.
Yes. Lots of
I
prayer.
didn't know you
lots
were a
of time.
minister.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I don't think that's my pastor. I know he studies so much, and he does a lot of reading. He does a lot of studying. He does a lot of praying, and I don't think I could ever do that job. I really don't. No, that's a lot of work.
Wow.
I don't.
Yesterday we went to a graduation at a church at Blessed Trinity.
great.
Yeah.
And the priest there, Father Pat, I don't know if you know him, but he's just a great guy, and he seems down to earth, but at the same time, he knows the Bible.
Yeah.
They know what they're talking about, right?
Yeah. It's funny because you can read that word over and over and over, but God said His word is living, so it can change over time to how you need it to be too, which is good.
So do you have a Gideon Bible? I'm trying to bring it back to hotels. Do you have the Gideon Bible?
We have the Gideons with Gideon's.
How does that happen? How does a hotel end up with every hotel has a Gideon Bible in the drawer?
Well, what happens is the Gideons come out every time your hotels that open.
Right.
The Gideons will come out, and they will come and they'll say a prayer over your hotel, and then they will come out and they'll deliver the Bibles, and then they have their own documentation system. So every so often years, maybe 5 to 7 years, they'll come back in and they'll replenish because a lot of people, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, but things that I find in hotel rooms, a lot of people scribble in them. Also, you find money in the Bibles in hotel rooms.
Really?
Really?
I have found
People are going to be scared.
there are a lot of people. You find money. People put money in Bibles in hotel rooms. Check your Bible next time you go to a hotel and see if there's money. I'm being serious.
Maybe that's the reason they want somebody else to find it.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the reason.
and that could be.
So if it's Christmas Eve and you book totally up, there's not a closet left to put somebody in. And here comes this couple. The woman's pregnant and they arrive at your hotel on a donkey.
Yes.
Do you tell them there's no room?
No, we make room for them. We give them the meeting room or whatever. We'll pull up some cots or some beds somewhere.
Don't want to make that mistake again, right?
Not going to do that again.
So is this a busy time? June?
Yes, for all of us. The baseball teams are coming back. You got the Cal Ripken and Babe Ruth Little League teams coming back. So actually, they start coming next week.
Oh my gosh.
So get ready, Ocala. It's going to be a good time. But that's what brings a lot of money.
Oh,
to
that's
the area.
exciting.
It fills our hotels, fills our restaurants. They shop here.
Right.
Kids forget cleats. Kids forget. Oh, what happened to my baseball bat? So you know, to go to Walmart, spend money at Walmart, you know, so it's a good thing. It's a good time for our area, for our businesses right now.
Right. So I would imagine if you were traveling here from Michigan, wherever, and you said the ultimate goal is the Orlando attractions area, but we've got family in Ocala, let's stay in a hotel in Ocala.
Yes.
They probably think it should be no problem. They're never going to be overbooked. But even you just illustrated, you sometimes have to book in advance even here in Ocala.
Yeah, a lot of people, I've had people call and say, I need a room this day. They're like, oh, we're sold out. Well, what do you mean? Well, what's going on?
Yeah, right.
Well, why are you coming?
Yeah, why are you going to be here?
But a lot of people, but that's how this area has changed. And I know a lot of people might not see it, but from a hospitality standpoint in hotels, you know, I've been in this area a little over 4 years now, and it's growing. You know, you have to really kind of treat us like a destination. Hey, we need to call in advance to see what's available because we're getting more and more busier all the time. A lot of people coming to Ocala, Marion County now.
Well, the clue is the fact that there are so many hotels now.
Yes.
Because if you lived here and you don't stay in hotels here, you might say, why do we have so many hotels? Do people actually stay here? And you're the proof that they do.
Yeah, they stay here, and I mean, hey, they just built another. You know, the Hampton is near too. You know, so I mean, it's the time right now. So a lot of people are coming in.
How do the groups know that you exist?
Well, our salespeople go out, and the Ocala VCB, they go out and they do a wonderful job in bringing people to Ocala, Marion County. They go to lots of trade shows and destinations, and they have people, you know, people fill out RFPs, requests for information and all those different types of things, and they come in and they bring those groups to the area. A lot of people want to come to Ocala, Marion County to have a lot of people don't want to do Orlando all the time, you know, the big cities, because the big cities like that, when they see them come in, you know, that rate goes up. But this is a great area to have. You know, there's things to do. There's restaurants here. There's Silver Springs. There's hotels. There's ball fields. There's all these things here. A lot of people are finding that out, and Ocala, Marion County is getting more and more known.
Nice.
So last week you were going to come in with somebody else, and you were going to tell us the top 10 things not to do at a hotel?
Yes, I was going to do the top 10 things not to do
Can we do that?
I would
save that
Well,
for
we're going to save that. We're going to do that next week. But
okay.
I will tell you all the two weirdest things that I keep finding in hotel rooms. Well, this one has happened twice. Well, first of all, this number 2 one is oxygen machines. Oxygen machines are left in hotels all the time.
Oh,
and
my
I
gosh.
don't really
Really?
understand how that happens. You will think if you come in.
You need it, yeah.
Yeah. Now, there are companies that will drop machines off,
Right.
but, you know, we'll know about that because they
Right.
say, hey, this is for this person coming in this date. But people leave oxygen machines and oxygen masks in rooms.
Oh, my gosh.
So I think we've had 6 so far this year.
Oh, gee.
That's
The
crazy.
number one thing that I've seen, and it's happened twice, it's happened once in Philly and once in D.C., was a prosthetic limb.
Really?
Left behind.
They forgot it.
Leg, arm, what piece?
Arm.
Arm.
And I, till this day,
Wow.
cannot understand. I mean, they called back and got it,
Yeah.
but I was really wondering how that happened.
Maybe they were
Yeah, how did
told,
they
this
lose
is an
it?
expensive place. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Oh,
And they said, well, I only have an arm.
I don't know how that happens, but no, next week we'll get into the top 10 things not to do in hotels. But a lot of people, they leave lots of stuff. We have boxes. Call hotels. They have boxes of phone chargers left.
Really?
Yes, we have tons.
Oh,
and
I can
tons
believe that. That's an
and
easy one to
tons of
believe.
chargers. Yes.
Do you have a safe? Like
Yeah.
for the guests to put stuff in? Okay.
Yes, we have all of us have those saves for at the front desk.
In the room or just out?
No, some of them are in the room. Some of them are just the safe deposit boxes
Oh.
at the front desk.
front
but we
desk.
don't have the actual safes in the rooms.
When I was playing bars in lounges at hotels, when I was much younger, I was in, and the hotel would always give me a room to stay in while I was there. So I was in one of those rooms, and this guy came through the door while I'm watching TV in the room, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think anybody was in here. I'm just with housekeeping." So I thought, I don't remember seeing a male housekeeper back in those days. So I went to the manager, and she said, "No, we don't have a male housekeeper, but we did have some jewelry stolen from one of the rooms.
Ooh.
So can you give me a description?" And I did. But I used to keep my stuff. See these kind of ceiling tiles?
Yeah.
I used to hide my stuff on the top of them. I would just put my hand in there and put my wallet and everything else above the
Right.
so nobody would know to look there.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty clever. Maybe you might have some in your ceiling tiles. If you
Yeah, you might maybe.
Well, do not go to hotels and try to look at the ceiling tiles just yet.
Yeah, I mean, unless I've been in there. See, I was utilizing my height to do that.
Yes, but check the Bibles though. And then call us. Let us know if you ever find money.
nice.
Yeah, it'll be happening.
It goes too quick.
Yes.
Is there anything we can do to get you here longer than this?
You all just let me know. Let me know.
Wow. This is I love talking about traveling.
Yes.
Anthony, what is your number over at the Homewood Suites?
352-369-4610. Give us a call whenever you need to stay or just even chat. Give us a call.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thanks.
We're late. We better go. This is WOCA Ocala.
The Boston police did fear an ISIS-style execution and had the subject under 24-hour surveillance when he was shot and killed.
Fox's Catherine Herridge.
Fox News has also told the suspect, 26-year-old Osama Rahim, was carrying this 8-inch knife.